If your BMW is giving you inconsistent throttle response, and your check engine light is on, but under the hood, the usual culprit is fully functional, you have to check underneath. And here you may find that your turbo inlet pipe has fully cracked.
If so, you'll want to stick around as we get rid of this plastic junk for an upgraded one. Let's get into the video. What's up everybody, my name is Fritz and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna be changing out the turbo inlet pipe on the F30. I only wish that there was a better version of this. Hey, is that the turbo inlet pipe? Hi. Yeah, it is. You wanna try this one? MST Performance. Is that any good? It's better than that. Look. It's made out of silicone and aluminum, so it's more resistant to heat and it's not gonna crack or break on you. It's probably even gonna last longer than the life of your car. Are you sponsored by them? No. But you can trust me. I have almost 200 followers on Instagram and I'll sponsor you. You can have this one. All right, well, that's good enough for me. Thanks. No problem, just make sure to shout out my Instagram page in your video. Enjoy. Well, I guess we don't have any more excuses. Let's get to it.
With the hood open and secured, we can remove the airbox by unclipping the line along the top edge, detaching the sensor, lifting up the grommets, and loosening the hose clamp. Let's also remove the top portion of the PCV hose and detach the sensor on the opposite side. The line right next to it can be removed by pinching the ridged area of the ring and lifting up. Don't forget the clip on the opposite end before lifting up the car.
Now, in all honesty, you probably really don't need to jack up the car. If you have enough extensions, you could probably remove and install the 10mm nut by feel. But in my opinion, it's much easier to do both of those from underneath the car. And it's a better viewing angle.
In order to remove the 10mm, I used an extension and stubby ratchet, which worked well in this tight area. Then with the help of a pry bar, we can remove the rest of the inlet. If yours is still in one piece, you could try pulling it out from the top once you've wiggled a portion of the bottom section loose. With it out, let's assemble our new pipe by removing the bottom section of the PCV hose, which is held in by two retaining clips, and removing the bottom air intake hose. Now to transfer over our PCV hose and ensure the side with the sensor faces the outside before pressing the clips into place. Here's what it should look like once it's locked into place. Before pressing in the aluminum portion, add some oil to the O-ring, then press it in. You should be able to thread on the 10mm nut, but because of the coupler's lip, we have to twist off the outer portion and finish it off with a crow's foot. Snugging it down by hand is good enough here because it's very hard to get in a torque wrench, which usually means 14 to 20 Newton meters in this area. Afterwards, we can screw on the outer segment before sliding on the silicone portion and ensure the hose clamp is on the passenger side, giving you easy access to tighten it down. Press back in our vacuum line, sensor, and PCV hose, followed by the lower air intake section, which has a slot that locks in with our new inlet pipe. Slide over the hose clamp that should be facing the front of the car and tighten it down. Also remember that retaining clip on the underside. Finally, we can bring in the air box, which tilts into place to match up with that front duct. Press it in, then reconnect the upper and lower section, sensor, and top line. If you lifted the car, throw on the under panel and bring down the car. If you drive the car for a few miles after the replacement, the check engine light should go off on its own. But if you have the tool, go ahead and clear it now.
And just like that, we installed the MST Performance inlet pipe on your BMW, replacing that flimsy plastic piece that we had in there earlier. Just make sure to be careful with the other surrounding plastic components because they may be just as, if not more fragile than mine were. And you'll also want to grab a set of crow's feet in order to finish off that 10mm nut, for which I'll leave the link along with all of the other resources from today's video down in the description. But if you have a better solution to that, please share it in the comment section as well as any other questions that you might have. So I guess that means we might as well give our sponsor for today's video a follow on Instagram. But don't forget that we also have our own giveaway, which is our road to 10K. But we have a few more days before the end of the month, in which if we hit 10K by then, we're also going to be able to give away the other drills in that set. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, and I'll see all of you in the next one.